Hi everybody. Well, it's just a day. But today I didn't actually upload a video, which is very rare for me because I do upload a video every day, or I try to, and I've been pretty good at actually doing that lately, but I decided today I would take a break and just have a day where I didn't worry so much about the computer. I haven't, of course, worried so much about my snakes because they're all good as well, but Lily has been wanting to come out since early this morning, but I had a doctor's appointment at a terrible time because, well, when I say terrible time, I was kind of up out here at 6 o'clock and she was wanting out, and it's cold, you know, really cold, and it for me takes a good hour or so for that heating to heat up enough for me to allow her out. So, and by the time I get children to school and my daughter comes and I spend time with my grandson and so on, it would not have been worth my while getting Lily out at that particular point. Oh, she sort of put her head up there for a minute, second actually it was, and has decided, no, I will go this way. And I know, again, I've kind of put that plant down because Jack was going to pull it down, but are you okay? Can you? Yeah, you can do it. Lily just figures out another way of doing it. Though the other day I moved it again for her. She was a little bit confused. I think it was her or Jack. I was saying to somebody in a comment today, I called him by another name, and he shot me back a comment and said, it's not actually that, it's this. And honestly guys, my memory is definitely getting worse as I get older. There is no denying that. But yeah, I didn't want to get Lily out prior to going to the doctor because I knew I would have been putting her back against really her wanting to go home. And talking about that, another friend of mine who has a jungle carpet python, he lives in the States, and his girl was so defensive for a while actually, and he was getting, you know, what do I do? And you know, I really want her to settle down and calm down and become that social girl that he sees, especially with Lily. I think he loves Jessie too, who is, as you know, a jungle carpet python. Lily has probably some coastal in her, but very much the markings of a jungle carpet python. But he wanted that so much, and he wanted to socialize her. And what made me laugh was that is exactly what she has become with some time and patience, of course, as they do. And I keep telling people, spend the time with them. You have to. If you want them to become trusting of you, you have to spend time with them. They're just not going to do that for you sitting inside their enclosures and you getting them out once a week, or when you're deciding you need to clean up something for them. That isn't developing a relationship with your snake, building trust or building bond with them. This is something you're going to have to do and put time in with them. And you may have to take a couple of nips along the way until they get used to you going in. And that's why I say, you know, don't just go in to get them out. Go in and take their water bowl out. Even if you're not emptying it and cleaning it out, although you can do that every day anyway, go in, grab their water bowl out. Move something, move it back again. Straighten up their substrate. Fiddle with things in there. Let them watch you, let them observe what you're actually doing without touching them. It's not about always going in and touching them and getting them out. You know, my guys are so used to me now that I can go in and touch them. They don't care. I don't overly disturb them. But I can still go in there and give them a pat and say hello to them. It's maintaining it and doing it and being consistent with it. And then they do get to realise that you're a friend and you're not going to hurt them. So, getting back to the comment, he now has a girl that wants to come out every night. She's at the door, she wants out. And she's letting him know that she wants to come out. And he said, but she never wants to go home. That really made me laugh, because that's carpet pythons, and that's a snake, not just a carpet python. I guess I say carpet python because I know them to be like that. I know them to be very social. But what made me laugh is, he gets the head in, the tail's out, and as fast as her tail's going in, her head's coming back out again. And I did giggle, because I do it all the time, guys. You know, you get the head in, the tail's still got to go in, and by the time, especially when you get a big snake like Lily or Jack, by the time you get the tail end in, because I don't rush my snakes at all. Lily, you're hiding. You're hiding behind there. I can't see you. And you just come to a dead stop. You're figuring out whether you'll keep going, I guess, at this particular point. But, yeah, she never wants to go home. And I have to say, you know, I don't rush my snakes back into their enclosure. I let them slowly but surely do that. Sorry about that. Glare there. There's Jack taking it easy. But by the time they do get their tail in, they've figured out, well, I can turn around and I'll put my head back out again. And yeah, it does make me laugh, because they are saying, no, I'm not ready to go home yet. And yet, for a long time, they never wanted to come out in the first place. So, it is so very important. If you want, and you have to want it, you want that relationship with your snake, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to let them out when they want to come out. You're going to have to make the effort early on. When that snake arrives, you start right from that day working on having a relationship with them. You don't plan on getting them out. That isn't how it's going to be with you and your snake. Don't do it. Don't start it. I would rather you didn't start it. That's how I feel. Because that's unfair. Unfair to your snake. To have them develop that beautiful bond and trust and be able to come out and have time out and exercise and explore and enjoy all of that, to all of a sudden You deciding, no, no more. That would be terrible to do to a snake. So, but by all means, if you want that relationship with them, get them out. Let them know that you're a friend and that you love them and you care about them. And they'll always want to come out. Won't they, Jack? Like you and like Lily, who's just started. No, I haven't had a drink. Well, I've had a couple of cups of tea. Where are you going to go today, darling? Hey, anywhere, she says. She's digested. She was fed a couple of nights ago. So, Lily's routine. I'm digested, Mum. I'll come on out now. I fed Tessa last night. I fed a Apani last night. And Apani's in shed, but she's still got that feeder down as well. So guys, that's it. You want a relationship? You want to have a snake that never wants to go home? And you've got to do the time with them. So you take care of yourself, your family, your friends, your snakes. And I don't know if my girl is. Yes, she is. There's Ruby. All your animals, of course. Hey, Molly. Oh, no, you don't have to go outside. And no, I'm not giving you any medicine, I promise. Whoops. I should know better. There's Jess. Chilling. Well, he's not chilling. He's keeping nice and warm over there. I don't know if Barney's up. No. Barney's down in a hide there at the moment. I know that Maya is in a hide because she's pretty close to shedding. There's my girl and Maya down the back there. There you go, guys. Ciao.